Rainy morning. It rained quite a bit last night. I haven't looked. Jay's out there filling up, heading out. There's Dad rolling in. He's checking the rain gauge. Starting to dry and warm. Probably be in here all day since it rained. I did do traco work yesterday. I mowed. I think I might have left my camera there, and I hope I didn't lose it. It's also a possibility. I spent the morning cleaning up a mess outside. Now I'm getting ready to clean out the ice maker. It is handy to have one of these, but they sure need changed. Filter needs changed a lot and clean. And if you decide to ignore it, it starts to not work. So you got to do it.
Something's come to my attention that I'd like to talk about a little bit on YouTube, and it's always been there, but I just got thinking about it. I want to kind of see in the comments what everybody else thinks, but our soybean check off, I guess it is, whatever you call it, that we withhold from our soybeans, our checks. You take that times how many bushels raised in the United States, it's a lot of money. And I know, like for us, it'll work out to be about $27,000 a year they're taking out of our checks. That's a substantial amount. And I, for one, feel like, you know, if that's the way that is, there ought to be an accountability maybe. Through the elevator, they know who they're withholding it from. So I think at the end of the year, they ought to be able to send us out a full disclosure of where all that money goes. I know a lot of it probably goes for a good purpose, but I just kind of wonder what everybody else's thoughts are on that. You know, it's a lot less money when beans was $6. Of course, everything was a lot cheaper then too. But I don't know. I just got looking at it. Like the last check, it was like 6.8 cents per bushel. I just kind of like to know what everybody else thinks about that.
That's doing its thing. Clean my truck out. It's only been, I don't know how many months. Believe it or not, it needs it. Fred's back. Over there goes Aaron. He's back. Got to load up for tomorrow. Doing all kinds of trucking. Got to fill up our hopper where we load out the trucks. I know I've told this 1,000 times, but you never know. Might be somebody new on here. Corn. There's 4 right here at beans, so we're pulling out of these at different times. Got to sweep the walls off. These 2 need swept. I'm not doing that this afternoon. I mean, Aaron can if he wants. I'll do it tomorrow if he can't. But I'm gonna get 2 of them running. The other 2, and if he can't, I might do 3. We'll see. Leg. I've done this for a while. Oh, don't need that. Where is it? South drag. Shut this. They should make a sign that says to keep the door closed. Intermediate one, because it's got to go 2 of them. And what numbers are they? Which one I want? I want 6 and 8. 6, 8. I'll go see, make sure it's going good, then come back, make sure our leg amps isn't too high. You'll hear it when the beans get to the leg. Starting to get there. Put that leg that's in the hopper that I got to load out of. Gotta go through that to get to the leg. Go through that auger to get to this. Out of that bin. Out of that bin. Had a leak. Almost forgot, very important part. Alarm for when it's full. I've been bad. Decided to kick this one off too. And Gordy's here loading now. Hey Gordy. Where'd you come from? The Abyss. Well, you gotta have trucks, you're gonna have troubles. Damon's the one with troubles today. So since Damon has troubles, that means David's got troubles.
Yeah, but pretty simple. It's where we at.
Wouldn't start this morning, right?
Right.
Charge.
Got it just out there. Here it is. Wire right here. Coming off the, pretty sure that's the positive side of the starter, going to this little bitty ass solenoid, or positive side of the solenoid. I don't know if that might be coming off of the, coming down from the, dang it, the ignition switch.
Okay, wire from the ignition switch to the
think.
starter, or something like that.
Yeah. Well,
anyways, a wire that's broke
all we
isn't
gotta
supposed to be
do
broke.
is take this off.
You just gotta fix it. That's all you gotta do.
Well, if I decided if I held that wire against there, it might start, and it did.
Broke. It wasn't broke that much. Just the end was
Yep.
new.
Right there.
Yeah, there it is. There's a culprit.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Nice
That ought to
craftsmanship.
last a couple weeks anyway.
Look at that Ivers Farms craftsmanship right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Says it's fixed. Here goes nothing. Hopefully it's out of gear. Oh yeah. I wouldn't say it was great, but it started.
Well, good morning YouTube. We are at Newburgh, Indiana, hauling beans today. Got a little bit of a line, not too bad. Hurry up and wait. There's the grain elevator and the rock yard. You guys probably seen it before, but my first video, so you gonna see it again. Have a good day. Keep on keeping on.
Running. David's in that one, sweeping the walls. I'm gonna sweep the walls in this one. Beans rot easy, so gotta keep the walls wet off as it goes down. Sucks out of the middle right there. See, there's not much on the walls. Just little bits get stuck. Then they'll rot eventually. Then your bin will rust, so sweep it off. Just got done. Those four are swept. Then we come in here, write down how far they're swept off. Now we know. Don't get confused that way.
Well, we're back again. We're over at the Indiana farm. A little chilly out today. Doing some white corn. Going to Azteca with that one. Coming out of there.
Take it off. I'm in the 380. David gave me right over here to Indiana. He's gonna do some stuff over here and get an irrigation motor and bring it back. I'm taking this back so we can get hooked up the corn planter and start go over that. And that's a reminder that I'll be at Owensboro on the 17th for the Precision Planting Winter Conference 24 at that remote location. So.
We're going to look at Reese right here. He's washing a tractor. We're going to make fun of him a little bit if he will come around here. We all do our part, I guess. Got people in the way now.
Move it or lose it.
Need Garrett. Loading with beans for tomorrow. Going back to Newburgh. But you guys have a good evening, and we'll see you on the flip.
mower today at the track because there's a good chance of rain tonight. It's supposed to rain quite a bit, so it'll be kind of wet, too wet now. You probably saw my tracks at the beginning of the video, but it'll be a lot wetter tomorrow. Then it's supposed to get super cold next week. Then I might be back out here, but I'm about ready to quit for the day and start cleaning out my tracks because I don't want this mud to freeze in there, and then this thing won't be able to move. Old Freddy boy making it back from the elevator. Jay's got his truck in here, servicing it and going over stuff, I guess.
Trouble.
Get some trouble?
Brakes.
Brakes?
No, they're not bad. They're just.
Somebody beat the brakes off of you?
No.
No, of course not.
I wish.
Yeah, okay. Means you got beat up where I come from. He moved my tractor out of the way. I was gonna change the oil in it, but he just moved it like he owns the place.
Oh, here we go. See that?
Ah,
What's that say?
it was built by some guy named Peter. There you go.
We take the pit.
Yeah, he takes the pit. Yeah, it's wet. It's rained a bunch. I don't know how much it's rained, but it's super wet outside. David's got irrigation motors in here, going over them. Yeah, that's it for this week. See you next week.